So this is when I was mixing, I would crush up a candy heart and mix it with glue. So there's like, this is like a mix of like white paint and like a pink candy heart and glue. And this is like a purple one under here, but you can't really tell. It's a little Snoopy capster. Oh, here's Big Bird. Big Bird. I started watching Sesame Street at some point. So there's some just like paint texture from when you like put paint down and then you like peel it off. I like that texture. And it's kind of under here under Big Bird too. And then here's a little guy. Here's some more paint smears. So all this is kind of like just like textural things. And there's some text under here. I think I was talking about Linkin Park. Linkin Park. That's my favorite band. It really is, which is kind of like, I mean, kind of lame, but I mean, it's all within reason. I think I want to get halfway through this video. I wonder how long it'll take me to get through this entire sketchbook. Probably a long time. Ready for the sketchbook of a lifetime. Oh, and here's Terpendor. I go to University of Maryland. And this is one of their things. This is Terpendor. So I got a little bird, a little testudo, badger, snake, and lion. Kind of not really a kind of weird lion. This mane is kind of strange. Raven. No, isn't a crow? I don't know. Isn't Ravenclaw? It's like not a raven, which is super confusing to me. Oh, this one I'm using that stamp I made. It's not really a stamp. It was like it's like this janky screen printing thing. And then some like sticker from the Disney store when I bought a Star Wars cup or something on a whim. Here's some more from that Disney store purchase. And an extra small. I'm not extra small. Oh, my clothes extra small because I'm a small person. I am like tiny. I'm a microscopic person. Oh, this one I was watching the iron drying. It's not bad to die. Oh, it's bad to kill. It's not bad to die. And then here's some more Disney paper. Just some like, I like this the flipping up thing. I think it's exciting to me. Because I have like the sense of a 5-year-old, and you like to be able to like flip things up inside the sketchbook. This is oh, there's supposed to be something here, but whatever, it's gone. In order to remain young, one must change. Memories make what we are. Dreams make what we will be. Keep in mind your most cherished dreams of the future, and keep your plans secret for now. All inspirational quotes from fortune cookies that I'll never use. They're not even fortunes. They're just make your life better. Here's a little tiger. Ooh. Oh, this is my schedule for something. No, here's John 8. This is when I was in a Bible study at some point. And I'm not a religious person, but I was in one. Lady Luck, 65% speed. Oh, that's from when I was doing chipmunk videos. Here's Theodore. Some grass. I think I was covering up all the prayer stuff because I'm not really religious, but that's not a here. That's not important. I mean, unless you're religious and you want to know that, but I mean, I'm not. James Madison, you. Here's some lady drawn very quickly. Oh, I got some Crayola markers. I love Crayola markers. I just love Crayola markers. Here's the face. Here's a drawing of a hand puppet and another bird guy. Here's some fingers. I do this thing a lot where I'll like draw a hand and I'll like just cut off some fingers. It's a weird image in my head of like cut off fingers that's been stuck in my head for a while. Oh, here's a thumbs up. Yeah, just more hand drawings. I think this is when I was watching like, oh, this was when I was watching the Looney Tunes show, which I absolutely love the Looney Tunes show. Because I grew up watching Looney Tunes and like Tom and Jerry a lot because it was just on Cartoon Network. And then at some point I just thought, this came on, Looney Tunes show came on, and it's like not like the other Looney Tunes shows, Looney Tunes, like iterations of Looney Tunes, but it's like a very funny way of approaching the characters, and like this like slice of life kind of thing. And then here's this fat bugs, which take it as you will. Wait a minute. Yeah, there's a lot of flipping. Try not to forget anything. Oh. This is when I was watching, this is from New Girl, Chipmunk, more stuff, just like general stuff. This is from, I think a lot of these are just when I was drawing while watching New Girl, but not necessarily like of people from New Girl. Maybe they are, I forgot. This is from the guy from the Iron Giant, the redheaded guy. The government official, the sniveling bureaucrat. Oh, I love this old face right here. It just cracks me up. This is definitely from New Girl. Oh, I just got these like these acrylic markers, and I'll just like, oh, I gotta sit in my basement and draw New Girl. Draw while I watch New Girl. Just these are like blinding colors too. I do love acrylic markers, and they're like high saturation. It's very appealing. Oh, I think this is Jesse's dad, who's just like this kind of ruddy-faced, not elderly, but like middle-aged white guy. I think it's funny. This from, yeah, I spent like my entire summer in my basement watching movies and not having a job. No, here's Schmidt. I love Schmidt. I think he's got like a great smile. It's so charming. Even though he's like an ass. Nick's annoying though. I would fight Nick. I don't like the dynamic of Nick and Jess. It exhausts me. Yeah. Here's just some random stuff. There's like crayon and acrylic markers, so there's like this resist kind of thing. And then of course, what's this called? Masking tape. And this is from when I was doodling the Iron Giant again. I feel like I kept coming back to the Iron Giant. It's weird. The way I work through my sketchbook is kind of confusing, because I'll like go through, and I drew these before I drew the or before I did that Iron Giant collage. Before I did this. I did this way before I did this. I came back and did this. So a lot of them are like, I'll work forward and then come back, which is why these are like this. This kid, Hogar, he's so funny. Oh, there he is. This is on my Tumblr. And here's little Hogar. Rock. Of course it's a rock. I get why people love this movie. It's really gorgeous, actually. And I'm just turning this around because underneath this layer of scotch tape that this is drawn on top of, there's these other drawings. So there's like this drawing of Hogar. This is Jack and his like feet. And there's Hogar here again. Little mouth. I think I love that movie. It's just so nice to see a nice 2D animated movie. I'm not like, I don't want to be like a pretentious like, it was so much better when it was 2D, because I'm not even 20. I don't get to be like that obnoxious. But I do find I'm not into a lot of CGI, especially when they try to go very realistic. They do shape exercises, like lay down some shape and then create a character out of it, or something from it. There's this guy and his eyebrows. God. Rotate this old lady and this dude. And you get one more. This lady. On the other side, here is this is Hogar's pose, but then I like put this dude in it. I don't know who he is. No, Theodore again. I do draw these guys. I kind of like latently go back to doodling the chipmunks, but they're not even. They're like getting further and further from what the chipmunks look like in canon. And the current show is so. It's like got bad designs, but the writing isn't bad. I mean, the writing is about as bad as the 80s show is, but I don't like the 80s show either. Bloody nose. Oh, so more shape exercises. This is going back to the ones I did on the other page, but this time with a little bit of color. And you got this guy. Oh, it's crying. And you got her with her big hair. And these are some more. These are a lot in one direction though. This dog reminds me of Rugrats, the dog from Rugrats, but I can't remember what the dog from Rugrats actually looks like. I just have this idea of it. Ooh. Actually, is the date on this right? I guess it must be. I just don't remember drawing in this one. I feel so far away at these drawings. Masking tape, paint, candy mixed with glue, which honestly is probably gonna like destroy this sketchbook in like 5 years. It'll be like, oh, there's an infestation of ants in your sketchbook. Why? And it's like, oh, because I put glue and candy in it like a buffoon. Here's some collaging stuff. These are boarding passes. There's no information on here except my name, but I mean, oh, plans/projects, modified canvas, sculptures, resin casting, zine, screen printing, and puppets. These are just ideas. These are like drawing crowd saved notes, lineofaction.com, drawing practice, lineofaction.com. You can't read that, but that's what it is. It's a great website. If you're like, because I don't have access to like models. I mean, I could sit outside and like wait for people to walk around, but I don't know. Or I could drive somewhere, but oh, this is when I was making that janky screen print. It's a cute little bunny rabbit. Oh, I like rabbits. I think their ears make them instantly recognizable, which is useful because I can't draw things to look like what they actually are. Here's another one of those torn out pages that's like taped back in. So this is the actual page. This is like information. This is these like sour watermelon sharks, but I got them and they were like expired by like a year, and I still ate like 4 of them, which is so gross. So this is oh, this is when I was on a boat. We were on like a ferry or something. Oh, we're in New York, and at some point we were on a ferry. And these are some people on the ferry. This lady. Get some abstract stuff. More people on the ferry. Yeah, these are very rough. Oh, Andy Cap. Hot fries. Hot fries. Whew. No, this is more like stuff. So I want to see Kinky Boots. Which, I don't know, it was okay. It wasn't... Oh, it was the one with that guy. The Brendan Urie, the Panic at the Disco guy. He's cool. I do like Panic at the Disco. I don't care about him. That sounds messed up. But I mean, it's just like, I'm not a big band member person. Except for Linkin Park. But I mean, you know me, I'm just obsessed with Linkin Park for like 10 years. This is just watercolor, crayon, acrylic, just whatever. Ooh, these are some cool spreads. I like these. We went to the Modern Art Museum, and there was this exhibit on Rauschenberg. I love Rauschenberg, and I have a book about Rauschenberg. But this isn't actually inspired. I mean, I use like his color palettes. I remember I saw one of them. It's like a brown, like the natural color palette. I think it was like, I just thought it was cool. So there's some hands with like some crayon. Maybe it's content. No, it's just a regular crayon. Yeah, acrylic, gesso, and some of it. Crayon. Here's some more hands. This hand. I do like drawing hands. I like these a lot. I think I want to come back and do some more drawing hands. Ooh, these are some fun spreads. I think I saw some animation that we'll never be able to find again, where these eyes look like this. And I was like, I really like that, so I ended up just doing it over and over again. And there's this repeated pattern. Masking tape. Spray paint. Spray paint I got from a construction site, which I wasn't supposed to be on, but whatever. Here's another spread. Some one-eyed rabbit. And two-eyed rabbit. Some more faces. You got this is like a gessoed page. And then ink. And then crayon. And then marker. This is Sharpie. Sharpie. I don't know why I'm telling you guys what's in it, if you don't. I feel like I just have a lot of artists have this tendency to tell you what it's made out of. I was watching Drag Race. Who is this? Well, I can't remember who was on it, but this is Rue. I don't know, I'm not that... I kind of feel weird about watching it now, because Rue keeps saying weirdly, like, transphobic things. It's like, trans women don't deserve that. You know, yeah, it's gross. But anyway, paint. I do like the, I think like wrestling, kind of like with like WWE, like fake wrestling. Fake wrestling, it's fake wrestling. And with drag, I feel like there's a lot of like overlap with those like absurd personalities and like the drama of it and the kind of like the funniness of it and the kind of like campy nature of it. And I find that like appealing. I like that big dramatic thing. And it's fun to draw drag queens because they have like very exaggerated features, which makes them easier to like grab. Whereas like a nuanced like regular face is like harder to like get into. And also they're just kind of like funny. They're funny people. Here's some. This is another like Rauschenberg palette. Let's just call it that. I just took like the color that I saw in like one of his pieces and I just like put that in there and then drew some on top of it. More hands. This is a memory of drawing on the ground with sidewalk chalk, and I would always like scrape my knuckles, which is why I hated drawing on the sidewalk. People were like, "You're an artist. You should do some sidewalk drawings." I'm like, I don't want to destroy my knuckles. I don't have the self-control to not do that for some reason. I'll get too into it and I'll be like, and like it'll be like this long and it'll like just like my entire finger on the concrete. Oh, here's me. I draw myself a lot. I just think I'm funny. I know what I look like. I have like a long head and a little tuft of hair in the back of my head. Some monsters. I do like drawing monsters. I think they're a lot of fun. Rotate. Or not rotate, let me just flip. I don't feel like I need to rotate for that. And, oh, here's some chipmunks. Here's Alvin. Alvin I can only get to... I feel like Alvin and Theo look the same to me. And there's a way to get them to look a little bit different with their head shapes, but they're so like similar the way the 80s characters are drawn that it's like hard to tell. Here's... Ooh, let me rotate this. Here's some more. Here's old Theodore. Oh, I love Theodore. Alvin again. Stuff. Ooh, no, I think I'm going off the page actually. I hope you can see that. I hope it. I'm realizing I don't think I'm showing everything. Oh, this is my class schedule, but. Little Simon. Little Alvin. Well, I should show you the Theodore. Just. And on the other side, there's some Jelly Jam. Jelly Jam. Jelly Jam is another show on Amazon. It's like a preschool age show. Preschool age geared show. And I find the characters like charming. And this is Ongo. This is Gumu. This is the Queen. And this is no, this is Ongo again. Ongo has this like hair that covers his eyes. I think it's just like it's very charming. It's a cute design. I love that. This is some silicone. I have a silicone molding kit. Winnie the Pooh, or not Winnie the Pooh, Piglet. And it's like glued in, which is stupid because silicone will not glue in because it's like smooth. So you have to like, if you want to attach it to something, you have to like pour it straight on, which is what I do later. Which is as soon as I get to what the heck, kind of page. So this is more so. So the silicone molding stuff I think is really cool, and I made a bunch of molds. They're like stashed away somewhere. And the excess stuff, I didn't want to waste it, so I like smeared it in here, and it gives this like weird rubbery texture, which is the texture of latex or rubber or silicone. Silicone molds. Yeah. But unfortunately, it does peel off pretty easily because it's not meant to like stick to things because it's supposed to like just peel off. So here's some hands drawn in. More hands. I draw a lot of hands, even though I don't have like an end game. These are animals I drew off of a cup that I got from a restaurant. Oh, here, let me put these in here. And then I kind of took the style of them, and I wanted to reuse them to make these. I kind of took that style and I kind of like grifted it and tried to make these little rabbits. Little rabbits? I make a lot of rabbits. They're upside down. Yeah. And then some more silicone. This is a piece of plastic from my engineering project. I'm an engineering student, but I just like to draw. Here's some more silicone. These are like little animal shaped beads that I just stuck in there when it was just when it was firming up a little bit. Here's some, I think I drew this with silicone. It's like a bird. Or no, it's got like two eyes and these bird wings and these little legs. So it's kind of like a monster. Bloop. Some more stuff. I guess I was trying to do some little robot-y kind of guys. Oh, I think these were from Jelly Jam too, actually. First cast of Alvin Angel. A little sticky after one day. Waited out. Wings didn't fall. Fill in on ends. Oh yeah, I made this cast of this Alvin. Let me go get it actually. Now, I don't know where the actual cast is, but I do have, this is the original figure, which I got from eBay. It's kind of creepy, actually. And then this is one of the casts. I have like 4, actually. I made like a bunch of them. It's a resin cast. You can see his ears, these don't fill in, because the way the mold works is that it's like this, and you fill it up. But the thing is that this part extends higher than this part, so it doesn't fill in. It just goes up to here, and then it fills up here. Or goes up to here, and it fills up here, but it doesn't reach these edges, which is why this wing doesn't fill in. I'm explaining this to you because if you ever want to make a cast of Angel Alvin, you gotta make sure you understand that. There's like other ways to make molds than just the one piece mold, but I don't know what they are. I'm not that smart. So these are just notes about how the cast works. Oh, here's some hands. Another hand. These are just some doodles and Crayola marker. Caution tape, which is now affixed to this with some glue. I wonder why this happened. Some more candy texture stuff, which I really should not have done that, because I'm realizing it's like, that's going to destroy this sketchbook in like a matter of years. Some cool dudes. I think that I did this after I watched that episode of Steven Universe, the one where they're playing baseball. Something about the diamond, whatever. But I think that this is close to what Amethyst's outfit is, and I was like, ooh, cute. And so I just started drawing outfits. I don't know, nothing came of that. I didn't really pursue it. Some more glitter mixed with paint. More glitter mixed with paint. Just some like texture stuff. Ooh, there's a lady back here. Ooh. There's a dude. Ooh. Some more of this. I realized that sometimes the letters, if you like put like a, I don't know if this was like a receipt or like a newspaper, but sometimes you like put it down and then it'll peel off, but then like the letters will stay on. Don't know how that works. I think it's something to do with like the way the ink like resists the paint. Here's some math from my failed differential equations, which was very cool and super depressing. Ooh, face. Faces. Cartoony people. Ooh, this is when I was watching Project on my All-Stars. It's a good thing Dom won, because none of the people deserve to win. Keeney and Ken were being dicks like half the season, and then Sam didn't even deserve to get as far as he did. He was on there for drama. Here's Bojack Horseman inspired stuff. This dude is underwater. This is just like kind of weird. But here is Bojack and Mr. Peanut Butter. And here is some, this is when I was drawing in the basement. So this is like our movie room setup. There's these two chairs, and there's a couch that I was on, and then there's like this bucket of like Nerf guns, and then there's like this sheet taped to the wall that you just project onto. And this isn't what was actually playing. This is just my hand. Oh, here's the Bojack Horseman house. Here's a little face. Okay, sorry, I don't know, I thought the phone was messed up, the camera was messed up for a second. Here's Bunny again. I think I'm gonna rename Reed, R-E-E-D, Reed Robet, which is a pun on rabbit, which I think might be tacky, but I mean, don't tell me what to do. Oh, this is the time I was taking differential equations again over the summer, because I failed it. I don't know why I'm telling you that, but you guys should know. It's okay to fail things, because it just happens. It's inevitable. One day you will just be bad at differential equations, and you will almost die. It's okay. I'm fine. I'm fine now. I think things are going pretty good. Here's some dogs. These are shape exercise dogs, kind of. I like to set up these panels, and then like just draw things in them. But I should do this again. I think it's fun. It's got this like fun way of framing it. It's kind of like when you add a gallery, and there's a lot of, oh, no, not all galleries, but there was this one gallery that, is a George Condo exhibit in DC. It was at the Phillips collection, actually, that, a bunch of his work were just, like, piled onto the wall, just, like, tons of them, just, like, crammed together, and I thought, like, this is a great way of showing art. Because usually at, like, the other DC places, DC galleries, they'll just kind of, like, they have them all separate, which is like another way of showing art, but I think I like when they're crammed together because I like that like density of work, which is how I work, because I'm freaking crazy. I just kind of work and I just make stuff and then I don't come back to it. And a lot of people, which is like not the best way to work, but I mean it's what works for me. It's just how I do it, and I'm not pursuing this as like a career. It's just my fun thing. Some hands, some more hands, some washi tape I got from my sister. But she didn't like it, so then I kept it. Here's some, oh, this is like clay mixed with water, and then I like, to the point where it's like liquid, and then I like painted it in. Post the iron dry John on IG, which I did. Here's some, oh, this is that liquid, no, not liquid latex. The silicone mold mixture mixed with, paint. I think it was with gesso, actually, which is why it's a little lighter than the rest of it. Here is, oh, this is a mess. But this is like, in this black, there's like this like panel comic going on. Oh, this is my dude, Reed. He's like drinking some coffee. He takes the cap off because it's too hot. And he's kind of standing there looking like a hobo, and this guy drops $1 in, and he's like, good luck, man. And he's like, oh, that's my coffee. Which is not that funny, but I do think it's funny, so that's all that matters. So yeah, this is just a mess. Just a lot of stuff piled onto each other. Turn the page. Oh, some kind of boring stuff. I don't think it's boring. I think it's like fun texturally, but I think you can only look at it for a little while. More latex, paint. I like the way the paint like does that. It like clumps together because it's like it doesn't adhere to the latex. And then if you go on the side, there's some more of that. So this is the whole spread. Yeah, I think I want to figure out another camera setup. Or get a better camera. So that I can like show both sides. But I think this is just how it's gonna have to be. Oh, here's some more paint stuff. Paint, glitter, latex, candy mess. Oh. And then this glitter. And you fold this out. This is the envelope I got. I got the free tickets to the Phillips collection. I went with my mom. So there was Jacob Lawrence, George Condo, Rothko, and Lou Pertz. And I liked the Condo the most. I think George Condo. I think it's because I kind of like cartoons. Kinda. I kind of like cartoons. That kind of appealed to me. But I don't see myself making cartoons. I don't like animating. I took an animation class. I wasn't into it. Bojack. Back in the 90s, I was in a very famous. Oh, this is a good time for me to mention that I'm basically tone deaf. I can't really sing. Here's a hand. This is mixed. This is chalk and paint, actually, not candy this time. And then this page is just more like smearing stuff. Kind of getting in some more. This is like textured. This is the candy again. This is just paint. So I think at this point I was getting kind of tired. And I was just kind of like making these kind of spreads, these kind of textural spreads without actually drawing as much. Or like drawing in the way I usually draw as much. More tape. More chalk mixed with paint. This one's kind of gross, I feel like. I don't know why. It grosses me out. Receipt. And then some little face dudes. And then, oh, this is when I started using hot glue to melt crayons on here. Ooh, and this is the comic I was talking about earlier. So he's like standing there. He's got his like little cup of tea, coffee, and then this guy like, good luck, man. He puts it in this little, you know, this is my like a little cute little bunny. His name is Bunny, not he is a bunny. He was a bunny. He's a dude now. And then he goes in. This is his roommate Roscoe, who I should introduce. He used to be a rat, and he was kind of an asshole. He always wears sunglasses. Hey Ross. Hey Bun. Some dude on the street put $1 in my tea. I was like, thought you were homeless, huh? Yep. This is what I've been saying. And at this point I gave up. And I was thinking, he was just gonna be like, you dress like a homeless person, which is why people keep doing this to you. Because I think Ross was kind of like a superficial asshole. And so he's like, this is why you should dress better. Which is sort of, I guess, Schmidt-like. Just New Girl Schmidt-like. Which wasn't something that came from Schmidt. It came from, I don't know where that came from, actually. It was something I came up with along the way. And then, here's some more spreads. This is more of that hot glue and, like, melted wax. Which I do like. I like that a lot. I like it as, like, a textural element, just like a feeling kind of thing. But then also, I like the way it looks. Sorry, I'm sniffling right now. It's got a little bit sick. Okay, here's some more paint. Here's some splotchy stuff. I don't know what that is. Oh no, I had a Winnie the Pooh sticker sheet, and I peeled part of it off. Like you know that you like peel stickers off and there's like a leftover part? Peel that off, put that down, put some paint on it, and then it left these like shapes. You gotta use every part of the sticker sheet, guys. Even the part that isn't supposed to be used. Next page. Here's more of this. So I dragged the hot glue gun through the cooled hot glue. Hot glue. More hot glue. I do like this a lot. I just like it. I wish you guys could feel it. Oh, feel the screen, guys. Oh, Mars Black. Noir de Mars. Negro Marte. This is just a label on the paint tube. Here's Theodore. And then this is just more paint mixed with glitter again. You can see here. And then I guess I must have. Oh, I had this covered in paint and I like pressed it and then I taped it back in. I'm just trying to remember what I was doing, guys. Oh, or those originals. My favorite. Nope. Got some shape exercises. Just got some monster type guys. This robot. And this is kind of Undertale-ish. This reminds me of that bird from Undertale. The Frosty bird. Frosty. Okay. Home stretch, guys. We're getting to the end there. See? Yeah, we're real close. So this is when I was going back to that, doing some more of these hands with like the chalk paint, but it wasn't as successful as the first time around. Theodore. And some random guy. Oh, wait, hold on a second. Just like that. Then there's this really messed up painting of a drag queen in there. This is Trixie, actually. Yeah, so by the way, I can't paint. Can't paint. Can't really draw faces, which is why this looks pretty rough. But I mean, it's on its way. I mean, I just gotta work on that a lot more. I don't draw enough faces. Here's another face. No, this is Appa, I think. Like, obliquely. And this is more paint with chalk. And then, oh, here's what's worse. Here's glue mixed with cherry juice, which is like an even more of a problem. Like, first of all, it just turned a gross color. 2, sugar. Definitely like gonna attract some bugs later. It's just, I gotta stop doing that. I really gotta like find another way to like experiment that doesn't include destroying the sketch with sugar. Sugar. Oh, here's something cool. This dude. You can change his faces. And you can do this one. Yeah, so I think it's cool. And then more paint, more of these circles. So now I was spray painting on top of my masking tape. And some more of these. A little Tigger. Ooh, this is it's more of that paint mixed with glitter idea, but this time the glitter is more exposed so you can still kind of see it, which isn't really what I wanted. Oh, here's this. This used to be a thermostat, but then I broke the thermometer. Don't know where it is now, and I could have mercury poisoning. Hopefully not. Here's a jelly jam, and then just some nonsense. Yeah, we're like, this is like the end of the end. You got this bird. It's kind of like bird, crayon bird, ink, and this is like this hard stuff is resin. So here, here, and here. You can kind of see it's shiny, so it looks wet, but it's a solid resin. It's what I used to make the this little Alvin figure. It's resin, and it's kind of cool because it gives it this wet look. So then even in the end, you can still kind of see through and see this red that's coming in. That's from the other side. This is from this side. Let me just get this one page before. Werther's. I hate like an entire bag of these because I love them. I'm an old person, apparently. My grandparents used to have these in their pockets of their jackets, and I used to go through the pockets of his jackets to find this candy because I could not find it in the rest of their house. So like I'm 7 years old and I'm like going through the pockets of their jackets in their closet to find candy like a crazy person. Which, I mean, honestly, now that I can like buy candy, I don't do obviously, but I mean, it was just good, man. And I was like, I had no funds, so of course I was like digging through people's pockets to try and get some candy. Yep. Alright, last page. Pretty, not that interesting. Oh, this is my jacket. My jacket from Costco. I buy some clothes from Costco because I just love Costco clothes. So I have like a jacket, and then this jacket is from Costco. I also love it. And this jacket from Costco, I wear it every day because I'm a cartoon character who wears the same thing every day. This is paint. I got some hot glue in there. And that's it. I think I wanted to come back to this, but at some point I was just like, I hadn't worked on it, and I was working the other sketchbook, and I was like, it's done. This sketchbook's over. So it's over. Oh, here's an idea. Peridot as Gizmo, which I did draw later. In my current sketchbook, no, the sketchbook I just finished, actually. The one that came after this one, I did draw Peridot as Gizmo in ink for Inktober, which I did not finish. I got like 10 days in Inktober on schedule, and then I got to like 17 catching up, and then by the end I was like, I'm exhausted. I got to 17 and I was like, I don't want to draw anymore. And I had other ink obligations because my art class also did ink drawings. I didn't want to like do the same thing, but I was like, why not? So whatever, I didn't finish Inktober. Well, I started with a plan to work on studies, body, hands, animals, and I forgot about it midway through because I was using a different sketchbook for months. This turned into a jumble of textured collage spreads with a ton of masking tape, which is true, it did. Here's a little tattoo, actually, temp tattoo. That's when I finished it. I did draw that later, but then, what the heck? Whoop. And then this is the front cover, which we'll come back to. This is a little resin duck head, which is full of glitter. I think it's pretty cool, but it's not really useful. And this is the back, and it says Tech Vault Armored Pocket, which is from the backpack I got, which I also got from Costco. I buy everything from Costco. And that's me, Simone. Cool. So that's it. End of the sketchbook. Hope you liked that. I think it was cool. Like, comment, and subscribe. That's what everyone says. But I mean, yeah, I mean, they're right. If you like it, like it. So that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm going to try and do another one of these at some point. And I'm going to try and edit this video so it doesn't look so stupid because I did knock over the camera at some point. But, thanks for watching, and hopefully I will see you, or you'll see me, in another video. See ya.